Welcome back to the Semi-Hero Podcast. We're talking about Supergirl, and boy, are we excited. We also got some games and some DC news, I guess.
Supergirl rating on 3. 1, 2, 3,
8.
6.5 or 7.
Why are you giving it a question? 6.5 or 7? Just decide.
Yeah. Okay. Since you're an 8, I'll be 7.
Okay.
I think on Letterboxd I have it on 3.5, so that would translate to 7.
Yeah.
Even though it's a different scale.
Even though it's a different scale.
You think it's an 8? That's really high for anything I've seen. Basically, he's got to pick up his stress ball. He's getting stressed.
Stress ball.
He only rated 7.
Well, I was playing with my I don't know what these freaking things are, ties or whatever. But I'd rather play with
Drawstrings. Okay.
rather play with balls.
You are extremely high on this movie, apparently. This is shocking. I'm glad I didn't talk to you about it after the movie.
Yeah. It's crazy because and maybe it's going into the movie, I was like, everyone I follow and I trust them hate this movie. I'm going to hate this movie.
Hate is strong.
No. Like, legitimately, the people that I watched, Vets, Sammy Reacts,
DB.
Doomblazer, my goat, Doomblazer, Andrew and Alex both gave it a 6. But the other guys
gave it a 6.5.
Did they really? Okay. The other guys gave it like anywhere from a 4 to 6.5. Like 6.5 was the highest rating. And like, this is a superhero movie. So this is like what we're supposed to enjoy. And a lot of these people were invited to events. But I was invited to events. I'm giving a bump, you know? But, which maybe they're more trustworthy.
Not me.
No, you're not giving me a bump. All this hate. And I've seen like on my Instagram, I've been just like, people like dogging on this movie. So I was going into this movie with the lowest expectations ever. And I thought it was really fun.
Hey, I thought it was fun as well. Do you want to do pros or cons first?
The funny thing is I'm more negatives than positives. So you want to do negatives first, I guess?
Sure, I don't have a lot of negatives.
Okay.
But I just don't have a lot in general like normal.
Okay. The last battle, which awesome shot. It's focusing on Ruthie and Supergirl like flies up and she's in her Supergirl outfit and it's a really cool shot. But
oh my gosh, mute your computer.
It's a really cool shot. But after that, it plays music. And then it does the last fighting action sequence. That music is horrible.
Really? You don't like that song?
What was that song?
I don't.
Oh my goodness.
I know the song, but I don't remember it.
I knew the song, and it didn't fit at all. It was
It's not even the real version of the song.
Was it? It was like
It's a girl
that
singing.
moment. It might have brought it down for me. I don't know. Because like the last fight, like you could have had a banger song, and it was like one of the worst songs.
There's a star girl.
That would have been a banger. That would have been fun.
Yeah, dude, I did think about that during this movie. This movie didn't have like any iconic great moments with songs, I don't think.
No.
Whereas Superman, I think, had more than one. Can you think of more than one? Because I did earlier, but I can't remember the
In
song.
Superman?
Yeah.
I'm a punk rocker.
Yeah,
yes, I am.
punk
Oh,
rocker.
that was big.
So
Oh my
peak,
goodness.
and that was flooded on my Instagram for months, and then like the Starman song,
Yeah.
peaked.
Yeah.
They did so good with that movie. But this movie really fumbled, I feel like.
I give both of
music-wise.
them an 8.
You get, yeah, that's crazy. You think Superman is equal as Supergirl?
No, I don't think.
Do you
they
think
are.
Superman is better than what?
Yeah, I think Superman might be a 9.
Interesting.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's up there.
We're not talking about Superman, so I won't. I'll stop myself.
Well, are we on pros or cons right now?
We're still on negatives.
Oh, okay. Superman wasn't in enough, I guess. That's not really a con. Just like talking about Superman.
You wanted Superman more in the Supergirl film.
Not even like really, but he's just so good that like.
The best part about this movie,
Well, we're not doing pros yet.
the best part about this movie isn't the woman. It's 2 men. Which we aren't doing positive. Okay.
Why are you saying stuff like that?
I don't know.
Why do you have to word it like that? Just say
But I don't know if you probably noticed this. This movie, it has the MCU color filter on it. It's just kind of gray.
Sure, it's gray. Sure, a little bit. I don't think it's to the scale of a lot of MCU films, but the color grade is definitely not as bright as Superman.
Yeah, it's true. The comparison is Guardians of the Galaxy. And Guardians of the Galaxy has some cool color stuff. Especially Ego, the living planet. Guardians of the Galaxy twice. It got some cool colors.
Okay,
But like this one just didn't have. It was a con that it was kind of gray and felt stale in a way.
Yeah, I don't like gray movies at all. That's like color grading. If a movie's color graded well, it bumps up a movie for me by
You should
itself,
start
basically.
color grading these movies.
I'm not good at. I'm not a good color grader,
But
but
you do better than whatever we just watched.
I don't think so.
That's all I'm
So
saying.
like I just watched La La Land, and that is like the most beautiful color grading, and like it goes into color theory as well. But
Yeah.
like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
La La Land is peak. It was my first time ever watching it. It's just so good. Mainly like the color grading, and just like the filmmaking in general bumps that movie up like 2 points maybe. I don't know. Story's good too. Acting's really good.
We need Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling in the DCU
Yes.
yesterday.
We do not, but yeah, I don't know who they'd play.
Yeah.
He could have been a good Green Lantern because he's also Ryan Reynolds at the same time.
Yeah. That would have been interesting.
The
I kind
good-
of like it.
I don't like it. But one of my main cons is I don't feel like they executed the crypto dying part of the storyline very well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it was, it seemed like a big deal at the very beginning, but I don't feel like, I don't know, it should have been this overarching thing where, like, the time is ticking, you know what I mean? And I feel like it didn't really matter that whole time. They didn't make it a big deal when it was a day or it was 2 days. It was just like, I don't know, I expected her to have to, like, rush back at the end, but,
Yeah.
it's just time jump. We're there. I didn't mind the time jump were there, but
Yeah.
I just thought that for that being maybe the main part of the storyline, you could
Yeah,
say
kinda.
the girl's part was probably really the main part.
Yeah.
But ideally, the crypto part would have been bigger.
And like she had it on her little timer thing.
I know.
She checked it a few
and,
times.
Mando and Grogu vibes
Yep. Yeah.
with the sports card of the bounty hunter without
Yeah.
the face on it.
Yeah. Something that literally everyone is complaining about, or like saying not necessarily a super big negative, but Krem is like the most cookie cutter type villain in a superhero.
Honestly, I didn't really have a problem with him.
Me neither. But I did think at times it felt like he was more of the henchman. Like there was a bigger bad or something like that. Especially when, kicking off the movie, like he went to the people's house. What's her name? Ruthie, in her family house. That seems more like a assassin or like a bodyguard or henchman sort of thing to do. Like a bounty hunter. Like you hire someone to do that for you. I didn't really think that was a big bad, but I still liked him for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think he did a bad job. It's a low-stakes movie, and it's a low-stakes villain.
Yeah.
Sure, he doesn't seem like... I don't know if this movie, if it would be fitting if they had this, like, bigger big bad.
Later, I'm going to have you, like Krem versus this superhero villain and, like, see where he ranks on the superhero villain
Well, he's going to
list.
rank low. Like, any...
But, like, there are some, like, MCU ones that, like, you're going to hear and you're like, oh, yeah, that was worse. And, like, there's a lot of
DCU
them.
characters are so much more powerful than MCU characters.
It's true. No, not just, like, in power scale, just, like, who was a better villain. Like, who you enjoyed more and stuff.
Interesting.
Because, like, a big negative here is Krem. For a
don't
lot
thi-
of people.
I don't think he's a big negative for me. He's not a great villain, but it's not a great movie. This is like
Yeah.
a mid movie in my opinion. Not in your opinion, but to me this is
7.
you had it at 8.
You gave it a 7. 7's better.
I give it
than
a
me.
6.5 or 7.
Just say 7, man. Why are we over?
It's just not great. There's a lot of
Yeah.
flaws in this movie,
It's true.
and like the pacing's weird. The overall story focus isn't very focused in my opinion. It's kind of sporadic.
It's very true.
So you're agreeing with like everything I'm saying, but you still have it at an
I had
8.
a lot of fun with this movie. I really wish we would have watched Superman in theaters because I think that would have been so much fun.
I know that's crazy. We didn't watch it in theaters,
We didn't watch that Fantastic Four or Thunderbolts in theaters last year.
and this year we would watch all of those things.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. You'd have to convince me to watch Thunderbolts in theaters. I like it now that I've
MCU?
seen it, but going into it, why would I care about Thunderbolts?
That's fair. I love Thunderbolts.
I don't know what I would compare this movie to, MCU wise, but it's like one of the mid movies.
I think that's fair.
Like-
I don't think it would be top of the line MCU, but I think it would be top 25. There's like 50 films.
Okay, that's
I think it's in the better half of MCU.
maybe.
What would you have this? I don't know what else you have around this. Black Panther?
I probably like this better than Black Panther. Black Panther might be a better front end movie
That's fair.
with a better villain.
I agree. I don't know what else you have. Ant-Man 2?
Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
I don't love that movie. I don't really like Ghost as a villain, to be honest.
Yeah.
So this is better.
This or Thunderbolts?
Front end, like a better story. Thunderbolts is probably better. I don't know. I think Thunderbolts like has some pacing issues that people do not. I don't know.
Okay.
People do not agree with that. I guess Thunderbolts is worse than what people say it is. I feel like. I think it's just so surprising that it's even like good that it gets overrated a little bit. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
That movie doesn't. It definitely has some weak points, some boring parts. Overall, and I really like Void and Bob. It's a
Yeah.
really good character.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better though.
That's fair.
It's better than Supergirl.
But you'd give Supergirl more enjoyment, I guess, watching?
Not necessarily.
No, okay, that's fine.
Superman's such a fun movie. I don't feel like this was a super fun movie.
Yeah, that's fair. This was very, I'm a punk rocker, yes I am, but in like more of a serious punk rocker.
Dude, if you have to say it's punk rock, then it's not punk rock.
What?
That's from the Superman movie, basically. Maybe
Really?
that's the real punk rock.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. You have any more negatives?
Not written down, but I'm sure as you go, I'll remember.
Okay, well, I have a few more, so I'm just gonna like rapid fire these. The brides, they were the teenage girls or whatever that they were taking. And
Yes,
stuff,
I
you
know
what
what they were.
I thought it was interesting that like this is like they're brought up human trafficking in the DCU, and it wasn't like the main point. It was just kind of like a throw in, and then they didn't really like do a lot with it. You know, like I feel like this is like they brought human trafficking into the DCU, and it's not like a main point. I guess it was just kind of like a side thing to make things.
Well, I mean,
Make
her
sense
dog
and
was
stuff.
dying.
That's true. You know, no, I can't say that. But I thought they could have done a better job with that. Not seeing Kara in her Supergirl suit until the last 15 minutes. I wanted to see her more
I don't know.
in her super suit.
I like the way they did it. I think
It fits with the movie.
I think they did the Supergirl suit. Her like eventually be willing to wear that. I think they did that well.
That's true. Like that's a fair point. The other is this is a complaint about the Supergirl suit. It has too many lines on it. I don't know if you noticed. It bothers me every time. Hers and Superman. There's just lines on it, and I guess it's supposed to make it not look like a blob, because like which it's different than the Snyder Superman costume by so much, but like it has so many lines, and it just bothers me. As well as the S. I just wish the S was more like an S. You know, it kind of just looks weird. I just want it to be an S.
Are you joking? This is like that was a popular like complaint about the Superman suit.
Really?
'Cause people didn't like the S. It's a comic accurate S. It's the real S.
Is it actually?
Yes.
Like which version of Superman?
it's the
the
like the
comics?
real. We literally have like a toy of him with like this exact S. Basically, you can look at the real Superman S, and this is what it's supposed to be. Because it's not really an S.
True, but it's supposed to Superman. You know, that's why they call him Superman. It's because it looks like an S.
That because they think it's an S.
Yes, exactly.
And you
So
can
it should
still
look a
interpret this as
little
an S
more like an
because
S.
no other letter looks like that.
Yeah, those are just picky things. This felt like an origin story, which I was glad we got an origin story because we didn't really get one for Superman. Superman was a sequel movie. It felt like an origin story, but also felt like a sequel. What?
Superman was not a sequel.
It felt like a sequel. Because you just jump into the thing. You know, it doesn't explain anything. You just jump in and you're already in the action.
We've seen that 100 times. But we also see it in flashbacks.
In Superman,
Yes.
we might get like 3 total flashbacks. Like it's like
At the very end, he's looking at flashbacks.
yeah, it's in the very very end.
Yeah,
the
but
last 30 seconds of the movie.
don't they show him find? I don't know if that. I don't know. We've just seen it so many times, and that's definitely why they didn't put that in there.
I think that's fine, but it felt like a sequel movie. It felt like we should have his coming to age.
No, it feels like a young Superman. Like this guy, it's almost like people still don't really understand who he is, and he has to like prove himself. That's like a one of the first movie type of thing. We wouldn't want an establishing Superman movie
because we've gotten that so many times, and that's fine. That's fine.
It was not like a sequel at
It
all.
felt like a sequel. If you rewatch it, you'll be like, "Is this the second one? Like, did I miss the first one?"
This is a terrible.
No, you might feel like that. I'm telling you, if you rewatch
I won't feel like that.
if you rewatch that and like go in with that lens or just like have that idea open in your mind, you're gonna be like, "This is a sequel." Like because he has so many connections. He already knows Lois. He already knows all these people. Or already knows or works at Daily Planet. I get we've seen the origin story.
Go on
so
with
many
the
times.
Supergirl thing. I disagree with this.
Supergirl, it felt like the origin story more than Superman, way more than Superman, but it also felt like a sequel. You have any questions you wanna?
I don't know. I
was gonna rapid fire these things.
Maybe they're not like the establishing movies in the way that MCU does them, where oftentimes we do get to see the beginning of their character, except for Spider-Man, but that's in Civil War, kind of. But you kind of just skip past it because you've already seen it. You don't want to see stuff you've already seen.
Yeah,
like Captain America. Like
but I would argue,
I feel like it makes the DCU further along than where we would be.
It's true. I don't know if that's a great thing though. I think we need to take our time with this. We don't need to just rush and like, oh, there are already established.
I don't even really believe what I just said. Like it kind of is true, but not really. Okay. It probably would have ended where we were anyway. I don't know. I think that's a stupid argument, especially for like a movie you just said is a 9 out of 10.
That's one of my only negatives. That's literally one of my only negatives. Is this a worse and not as funny version of Guardians of the Galaxy? Yes. Is her name Ruthie?
I don't know. Didn't care
Ruthie?
about her enough.
I think it is. My thing is Ruthie. I didn't really care for her or her story at all. It's kind of like it was what the movie was about, kind of. Which is kind of bad to say, I guess, but it just wasn't interesting.
I know. I did not love her character. I could have gone without her.
Yeah. A lot of people complaining about the editing. Some of the action sequences, it felt like messy and stuff. Did you get that at all?
I mean, there were some interesting choices, I feel like, but I don't know. I don't think towards the end, I think it was done probably better, to be honest.
In the last fight sequence?
Yeah, but I do think that one where they're on that like bus ship, there were definitely some weird creative choices for that one.
My last two negatives. This film has a few funny moments. It's not really funny. I compared it to Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm kind of thinking of that in terms of comedy. It's still fun and has some funny moments. And my last negative is this. It felt like every fight we had to nerf her and be like, oh no, it's kryptonite. Oh no, it's kryptonite bullets. Oh no, it's a kryptonite sun. It just like it kept feeling like, oh no, kryptonite.
I don't know.
We have to weaken her again.
That's kind of like the point of why she. That's literally the point of why she's at where she is, so she's doesn't have a red sun. So I don't have a problem with her going to planets without red suns. That's kind of like the exact establishing thing for the movie.
Yeah, that's fair. But
I do like it's like kind of like one of those convenient things where, oh, she would whoop them, but now this green sun's coming down.
Yeah.
I mean I understand that, but when you're all over the universe in like like suns just work differently. You know what I mean?
it just felt like a little annoying. Like it's like we're doing this again. Like we did it like the kryptonite bullets, the kryptonite sun thing. The beginning we don't like that doesn't really matter. And then there's the moment where the bus fight, and then she like gets thrown outside, like, oh no, she's gonna die, and then the sun comes up and gives her powers. It just felt like we kept like weakening her and then like giving her back her strength. And like in Superman, I don't remember that happening at all.
He does get weakened.
Yeah, to stay in the like prison, like that's it. Not that matters to Supergirl, but
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad because we just watched Disclosure Day. In Disclosure Day, everything that could go right does go right. They sneak past anybody. That movie was so low stakes.
rethinking Disclosure Day, rethinking Supergirl, I might be lower. Rethinking Disclosure Day, I'm definitely lower.
Yeah,
Like, it's like
that movie gets worse with time. The more you think about it,
I don't want to give a Steven Spielberg film another like low rating though.
you do not like Spielberg.
Apparently, Ready Player One was the worst thing ever. I have West Side Story not as a good rating either. It's rough.
What about Memento?
I think I have it at a 7. But you want to get into the positives, the fun stuff? I'm going to give the actors credit where credit's due. I only thought 3 of them did a phenomenal job, so it should be quick.
I know exactly what 3 it is.
Do you want to say them for me then?
David Cornsweet.
David Cornsweet is Superman.
The best part of the movie.
He's the best part.
He's
a man. Superman is the best part.
Dude,
About Supergirl.
seeing him like on screen, it just like makes you happy. Like that's our Superman.
That's our Superman.
We get another Superman movie in like a year. That's the Superman we have leading the DCU.
I used to pray for times like these.
It's such like that's super. What an upgrade!
Oh my goodness, I'm just crying.
And I
thinking
like
about it.
Cavill.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
like a Superman though. And then your number 2 is probably Millie Alcock.
She's Supergirl. She does
Yeah.
a phenomenal job.
She does a very good job.
Yeah.
And I like the decision to make her the Supergirl on the show is kind of just a girl version of Superman. She's like happy and she's not like conflicted in the ways that I feel like Supergirl is.
Oh, are we talking about My Adventures?
The Supergirl show.
I didn't watch that. Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking of.
She's basically just Superman. I think like literally in the show at the beginning there is no Superman. So she literally is Superman. But but I like the decision to make her like different from Superman. Like she kills that one guy at the end of the movie. Like Superman would not do that.
That's true. I was a little bit surprised by that.
I was happy. Like not that I would kill the person. Just in general, I think it was like good to differentiate the characters.
Yeah. That's what they did this movie. This was like punk rocker, like the most corny dude
Why you
ever.
keep saying that, bro?
Because I love it. I love it.
They don't even sing that song in this.
No, but like it's David Cornsweet, Superman, the most corny, lovable dude ever, and then it's Millie Alcock, who's drunk all the time, who's partying all the time, who's crazy.
Their third one is Jason Momoa, who did a great job.
I was looking at the pictures.
Don't know why he was in the movie though.
Fair, absolutely fair. But I love him. I was looking at a picture of Jason Momoa and Lobo before we watched this movie, and I was like, they're the same picture. I think I say that like every episode. I need to stop doing that. But like, he was born to play Lobo.
Sure, he did a very good job. It's much better than his Aquaman work.
Yeah.
Mainly because Aquaman, like, he doesn't look anything like what Aquaman should look like. But his Aquaman movie was excellent, the first one. Very good.
My next question. Do you think we can get Steven Adams to play Lobo's older brother?
Or Aquaman.
Or Aquaman. That's true. That's good thinking, man. That's nice. I like
Steven Adams could be Lobo in like some horror movie.
That would be awesome.
Because they take tall basketball players now to be in horror movies, like The Backrooms.
Yeah.
And that other movie. Steven Adams would be a menace. He's such a nice guy, though.
That's true. Do you want a Lobo movie now? A Lobo solo movie right now?
It's just him being a bounty hunter.
Yeah, I see him doing.
I think he needs like a little friend if we're gonna do that.
We can do that. We can give him like a Grogu type little thing.
That's kind of the joke, but I don't know if they really need that. I do think he needs someone to contrast his character in a funny way.
I think we need DC films to do well and to make money, and I think that movie would be so much fun and make a lot of money.
But we just saw the Mandalorian Grogu tank.
That's like a completely different.
It's
thing.
Star Wars. The IP is Star Wars.
True. That's fair.
Why would this do so much better? But I would like this. I would like that a lot.
That'd be so much fun. Oh my goodness, I want a Lobo movie right now. Like literally right now.
Lobo should get a movie. I'm not sure how much he'll be in the DCU ever again, though.
I saw someone saying maybe he's gonna like pop up in every project now, just like pop up
that.
for
Jason Momoa is the Stan Lee of DC.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that, like if they'll have a Stan Lee, but I mean the creator of DC Comics is probably dead. Like most DC Comics, Stan Lee wasn't the creator of a lot of comics.
Of
DC is older than Marvel.
DC is okay by like a lot or
5 years.
okay, but seeing the origin of Kara and seeing what planet or what
Krypton?
no, not planet. What was it like
I have no idea.
It was the little planet.
Krypton?
No, it was like Krypton, but it was just a little part of Krypton in space with a shield and
Snow globe
flying.
looking thing?
Yeah, the snow globe.
I don't know what that would be called.
No, they had a name for it.
Okay, I don't know what it is,
I
but
don't know.
it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, but I loved all the backstory stuff and that stuff.
Yep. The backstory stuff was very good. Do you like that they flipped Zor-El and Jor-El in this?
They kind of like. Okay, Jor-El, he's Superman's.
Yes.
Okay. Jor-El, they kind of made him like a bad dude in Superman. So I wasn't that upset, I guess.
I know. That's what I was saying. I just mean a DCU. I don't mean this movie particularly.
Oh, okay. I think it's interesting because it definitely makes Superman being a better person, and it makes like the comparison of his Kryptonian parents to his Earth parents being like phenomenal compared to, or like really kind and stuff. So it does. I think it adds to stuff.
You think it makes it better?
Yeah, I think it makes it better.
So you like it? Yeah, I don't dislike it. I like that. I like it when they switch stuff up and they do a good job on it. I was gonna say I just like when they switch stuff up, but sometimes that can turn out pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't think this is a massive thing. I think it's a little thing, and I think it makes it better.
If you're a big fan of Superman, it could be a massive thing.
That's fair. She's from Argo. That's the little.
I don't
place.
care.
Okay, well, I just wanted to, in case we do some trivia sometimes, you might need to know that. The peakness of all of the alien designs. It was like Star Wars.
I know, it was like Star Wars. Like
it was so much fun to see all these different creatures and aliens.
Some of them didn't look great.
I thought all of them looked great.
Yeah, sure, they did a good job. But like I don't know if that's like a pro. That's
Really?
like you better do a good job if you're gonna have aliens.
I thought it was really cool.
It's interesting that they had all those weird aliens in there.
Like Star Wars, we haven't really gotten that in a while. Not to the degree that we just got it. Like I don't think Mando and Grogu was anywhere near that. None of the recent Star Wars.
Grotto the
Disney.
Hutt was the third main character.
Yeah, but like
Grogu's
I'm
the
talking
second
about,
main character.
Yeah, he's a puppet. But like I'm talking about like just like seeing random creatures and it like, oh, we're in space. Like, oh, like there's a bunch of aliens around. Not necessarily that they have to be main characters, but like, oh, we're on a bus and it's full of just like aliens and like different weird alien creatures.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Okay.
They did a good enough job, but it's not noteworthy in my opinion.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like if they would have done a bad job with aliens, that would be fascinating. How do you do a bad job with aliens?
I don't know. You just like look at Doctor Who and just copy him and you got it. You're good.
What?
Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
I know what Doctor Who is.
Yeah. Like if you just copied their alien types. What their aliens look
Let's
like.
go to the next thing.
Okay. You got any more positives or do you want me to hit it some more?
I've not said any positives.
Okay. Hit me. Hit me, baby, one more time.
I don't have I like the story setup of crypto being sick. When I watched the trailer, I was like, that is the most low stakes, stupid, cartoonish
Kind of
plot line.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that in the movie now. They just didn't execute it well, in my opinion. It was just, I don't know, it was like the main there was like 5 different stories going on in this movie, borderline, and that was like last place.
Yeah. But you did like that? Or thought it was better than the trailer?
I thought the setup for it was good. Like I think it actually did have good potential. So maybe that's not really a pro.
Yeah, I don't know. So you did a really good job setting up. It's like when you set up for volleyball for the person to spike it down, and then you set up really well, and they whiff it.
Okay, next thing. You just finish games?
Do you want to finish my positives?
How many positives do you have?
I like this movie, dude.
You have like your lists are crazy. I don't know how you like.
I just wrote points. Like I didn't write any details. I just wanted to go off points. Okay, a few more.
You must have a lot of points.
I have a few points. The teleport fight scene in the bus. Have we ever seen that? It was a little corny. It was a little goofy because like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I
Okay,
just watched the movie today.
I was just making sure. I didn't know if I described it well. She would like
teleport
click it.
fight scene in the bus. What else would it be?
I don't know. But like she would click it and then like the two people would like run into each other and stuff. Like that was kind of goofy, but I thought it was fun.
That happens in movies. Welcome to movies. It's a comic book movie.
That's true.
Like, yeah, I like that scene. I thought that's not. Yeah, when I was criticizing, I thought about this earlier. When I was criticizing maybe the action scenes in the bus, that's not the one I'm talking about. When she flies around, some of it was kind of wonky.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the teleport, sure, that's fine.
It was creative. It was fun. The action scenes in this, they felt a lot different than in Superman.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, I mean that. I think that's the DCU.
Yeah.
I think everything's gonna feel way different, and it should feel way different. That's it. That's all you have to say.
I'm trying to think of a comparison of like a fight that was a lot different. I don't know. But did you know Seth Rogen was in this movie?
Yes.
Okay,
of course I did.
Did you know right away?
Yeah, it's Seth
Okay.
Rogen's voice.
I
I
was
literally
making
just
sure.
watched Superbad like yesterday. He plays the cop in Superbad. I think he wrote
I did not
it.
know that.
I think he wrote Superbad. He did. Him and his friend.
He's a genius.
He's fine.
He's hilarious. But did you think his character, a little alien, was like the funniest character?
But it looks suspiciously like Babu Frick.
It does, man. It does.
Very different voice though. Yeah, it was funny-ish.
He was
Like
very
that's one of
funny.
those things I find those funny, but some people hate those characters.
There's no way. Like he had like so little to do, but he was just a funny character.
Yeah,
I'd be amazed if people hate this.
him.
Hate him. Yeah.
People. I mean, everybody hates stuff.
Yeah.
99% of opinions are hate.
Where'd you get that from?
I just made it up. That's an opinion.
You just made it up. Yeah. Well, you could have said like 99% of statements are made up. 100% of statements are made up.
It's not necessarily true.
This might be crazy, and I'm kind of kicking myself just like thinking this and saying this. I think if Zack Snyder would have directed this, it would have been better.
Yeah, I saw this in your notes, and I was like, "What?" I wish I wouldn't have read that.
Great. Dang. That was supposed to be my needle drop.
Yeah, and I just don't know how to respond to it. Like,
Have you seen a lot of Zack? You've seen Superman, and you've seen Batman vs Superman.
I've seen Justice League, and then I've seen Justice League, the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
I do not like anything I've ever seen Zack Snyder do.
But don't you think this movie would have fit more with the Man of Steel vibes?
If you're just saying this because Supergirl is less of a regard for life than Superman does.
Well, just in this movie, like I think going forward, she's going to have way more regard for life and stuff. But I think in this movie, if you would have brought Zack Snyder, if one thing he does well, it's action. Like he has some like phenomenal action scenes. Like Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, the Justice League. What else did he do? He did Watchmen, another one with some killer action sequences. Like
You're not wrong. Like in this sense, sure, but I don't know that necessarily Zack Snyder. I'm sure he's a better director than whoever we got. So, but
Craig Gillespie.
is Zack Snyder known for making a good story? Because in all the Justice League movies have terrible storylines, especially for a main movie.
Yeah.
And then Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel is other stuff. Don't get me wrong, Man of Steel by itself I think is an interesting Elseworlds movie.
Yeah.
But it is not allowed to be the main Superman,
It's very true.
and it's still not great by itself.
But there's a certain aura, that Zack Snyder brings.
Yeah, so sure, have Zack Snyder come in for only fight scenes.
Only fight scenes. I think that'd be pretty tough.
Yeah, but then like you also have to balance. You don't want to make Kara too overpowered to what Superman is on Earth.
It's true.
Because he did struggle in fights, and I think most people are way lower, like power scaling wise, than they should be on him.
Yeah.
I think his feats are actually more impressive than what people realize. Because it's just because he's trying to save everyone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think if you had Kara doing Man of Steel-esque stuff, and then you like see Superman struggling in like his movie, it would seem like she's way stronger than him.
That's very true. But then he could just come and do the Superman ones. But like
No,
James Gunn
Batman
be like
is not allowed to touch.
James Bond like, no, that's Superman. Like constantly being like that.
See, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
You're conflicted. That's
Going
what
forward in the
makes you
DCU.
human.
Okay, first, the writer of this. Did you have any upsets about the writing? You thought it was fine.
Have any upsets?
Did you like the writing in this movie? Did you think it was fine?
Well, I mean, they're adapting a comic book, so it's not really their
A lot of-
story.
A lot of people have argued that they have the changes that they made from the comic book to this is like a lot worse.
I heard that, but I also heard that the Kryptonian stuff they added is much better. You know what I'm talking about? Like they didn't have. Apparently, that's a very short part of the comic is them revisiting Krypton, in the flashbacks.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of the movie. It's hard to talk for me to talk to you while you're just like typing away over there.
Just keep going. Are you worried that the writer that wrote Supergirl is also writing the Wonder Woman movie and the Teen Titans movie?
Oh, keep her off the Teen Titans.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking forward to that movie so much. That's crazy. I don't know. That's tough. Hopefully James Gunn will see the feedback on this movie and have more of a hand in the next one. Because Gunn's proven. I mean, Gunn doesn't miss, really. Like, I don't know what he's missed on. I know he's missed. I think he's missed on something, but not a superhero film.
No, I can't think of anything. But he probably has. He did some stuff before the MCU. The
Not super
director for The Flash is doing Brave and the Bold still. That's another, we have a lot of,
Yeah, it's. I've seen that. It's unfair though to judge that movie because I don't know if you know this. That movie got passed around like crazy.
did it really?
It's like a ton of different people I think helped write that movie, and it's like, so you I don't think we can really blame that director or writer or whatever.
Okay. Okay, well, that's news to me. I hope that's the case and he does great.
This is Wavelength. You go first.
I have my number in mind.
Oh, so that's what you mean by that's not really what I meant. If this was a superpower, what superpower would this be? Great question. Good question. Good question.
The superpower that no, I can't say that. I was thinking the boys, but no. I'm gonna do your superpower is when you want your two front teeth can grow really, really long. Like what are those animals?
What are those animals?
Yeah, that
with like
it's
tusks?
super long. Yeah. Kind of like that. When you want, it can grow really long. Kind of useful.
That's not useful. Why would you go to such a low number off the bat? Like
Top tier.
I think this makes this hard. I didn't expect you to make up a superpower.
Really?
A semi-power.
Okay.
I
You get 4 questions.
don't think I need 4 questions. I guess if you were a food, what food would you be? Or if this number was a food.
If this number was a food, what food would it be? This food would be, I don't know, because like, am I going off what you like, what I like, or what's the general consensus?
Probably the general consensus.
Um,
Maybe, I guess, what you like.
we will go raw eggs.
This is based off of what
It's like-
you like?
No, this is just general consensus.
I've had raw eggs. Have you ever had raw eggs?
I have.
You've drank a raw egg?
Yeah, I have.
When?
It was like a week after you guys did it.
Cap.
Because you guys did it. I have the video of you guys.
I've done it too. You didn't
Okay,
do that?
sure.
Okay.
No, I didn't do them. I was just the one taking video then.
I would like to get like a question that's not just like, if you were a blank, what would you be? But can I ask any other type of question?
Last time we talked about TV shows, children's. Like,
Yeah, if you were a TV show, what
shows.
would you be? That's the same type of question.
If you had to, I don't know, dude.
You did such a low number that it's like impossible for me to. Can I just guess the number? Or like
Already? So you get 4 questions.
I know, but I don't think I need 4 questions. Like, why would you start off so low?
Yeah, you
don't
have to ask 2 more questions.
I have to.
No, like I guess for editing it would be easier. Just asking 2 questions and then going.
Just even in general, like I don't think this could be anything but a 1.
If you think you know it, you can say it.
I'll
But
just say
I would say
1.
ask 2 more questions. But up to you.
I'll say 1.
It's 2.
Okay, so how is that a 2?
You could have way worse powers. Are we joking? We've seen some of the powers in The Boys.
I don't think there's any worse powers than
When
just
you
growing
want
out your
to.
teeth.
When you want to. In raw
And
eggs.
the alternative, a worse power would just be if they were just that long.
Yes, that would be 1. Like there are powers that like you like are just way worse than that.
I don't know. I was expecting you to give me like real powers. Because they're I don't know. That's on you. Raw
What?
eggs.
I mentioned The Boys on purpose. And raw eggs, like that, the general consensus is like most people think it's bad, but like some people think it's fine. You drink it, so you think it's fine. for
I
the
don't
most
think
part.
it tastes good.
Yeah, but you think it's fine for you, and the general consensus is just like, you know. You don't think that's above a 1? You don't think I could have gave you like dirty, rotten flesh or something?
That's not a food. I don't like what food. What food is worse than a raw egg?
I don't know. None comes to mind, but I could have thought of one.
You could have gone like anchovies.
That's why you needed 4 questions to really narrow that down.
I don't think I could have asked 2 more questions
You probably could have.
that are like I don't know. I just get tired of asking these repetitive, similar questions.
Yeah. Well, like one of the things is like we kind of like last week we talked about what our thought process was, where like numbers we were in between
And you
on.
just gave
And
me
if you
two
would have
of-
done that
two
and then
things so
asked
bad.
another question, I could have done a little bit higher. And then you were like, okay, maybe I'm thinking it's a 2 because no way you would have put that at a 1.
Like you just gave me 2.
I wanted to
of the
lock
lowest
down the
possible
bottom
things.
numbers. I wanted to lock down the bottom
You
numbers.
said I'm a human person.
You
and my
only asked 2
superpower is I
questions.
can grow tusks, but not
No,
tusks.
pretty
Just
sick.
you say grow teeth. So maybe I'm just
Teeth.
growing my front teeth.
Well, they go out. They
They
go
just
out.
break off.
It doesn't hurt anything. Teeth are pretty strong.
I think the longer
They're
they
like
are, the
gnarly.
more likely they are to
Like
break.
gnarly.
Because they're not necessarily just getting thicker.
Well, like it's when you want to, and you can break them off and use them as
that,
weapons.
it
I don't
can't
know.
feel good though, breaking a tooth.
If you, yeah, that's fair. It'd probably be pretty heavy too. Like it would weigh you down and stuff too.
I don't think they'd be weighing you down. It's like I don't think teeth weigh me down as it is.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
guess
actually saying you somehow grow like tusks, which is not what you
we're
said.
pretty sick. Well, I literally like said that animal.
You didn't say that animal. You said like those one animals.
Like those one.
I don't even
animals.
know if those are teeth.
No, probably not.
If anything, they're just like kind of horns.
I think it helps them break stuff.
Okay, you can.
You're gonna give me a Marvel movie.
Okay, Marvel movie. Based off of the general consensus.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, then I'll go Captain America: Civil War.
Captain America: Civil War. So this is like an 8. An 8 or 9. So okay. The next question is going to be: give me a childhood show or movie that we watched character. So a character from a show or movie that we watched growing up.
Why do you do these difficult questions? Jinga Hagane.
Is this how
Jinga.
you feel about him or me, or he's the bottom of the barrel for me? I can't stand Jenga.
It's the main character.
Yeah, I know. The MC. No, he stinks.
Jinga.
Kenta is worse, so you could have done worse.
Kyoya.
You're going to
Okay.
give me a Star Wars character.
You're so sporadic on your opinions. Like you just don't like the main character of Beyblade. It's like this is difficult. I don't know your Star Wars characters are so broad. I'll give you Ahsoka Tano.
You're really either an 8 or 9. That's really what I'm getting at. Because you love Jenga. You'd rank Jenga at like top tier. And I rank him at the bottom tier. But I think Civil War you'd give.
Bro thinks he's cool for not
It's an
liking the main
8 or 9.
characters.
Next question, and my last question, is a Scooby-Doo movie.
Any
Scooby-Doo movie. You have to think of the name too. Give me the title.
So hard, like it's hard for me to think of the names off the top of my head.
You don't have to think of the titles. You can explain and I'll probably know what you're talking about.
James Gunn Scooby-Doo live action, first one.
So there's no way this is a 9 or a 10. You put Civil War, that's an 8. Jenga's probably around an 8. What was your other one?
What was your question?
I don't know.
I can't tell. I can't help you then.
Scooby-Doo movie?
You just asked that, yeah.
Yeah, it was James Gunn. How unoriginal. I was hoping you would do like an animated, like a fun animated one. It's a very good movie.
I don't want to like spoil my thing with my argument for the animated ones.
You think the animated ones are a lot better? Most of them or some of them? I think the only number logically this could land on is 8. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
I can't think of like a Scooby-Doo movie that I know the name of that isn't like Cyber Chase, that's a 10 basically, or 9.5. It's not really a 10 in a movie sense, but favoritism wise, it's a 10 for me.
It's a 10.
And the Samurai one, 10. How many ghosts is that one? The Ghost.
14th Ghost.
14th Ghost. That one's good.
That's the movie. Yeah.
The animated, I don't know any animated ones. And then I know some that are really low, like that WWE one that came out not that long ago. Well, it's just not, it's not in the
6 out of
ballpark of
10.
an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
And Jenga is not, there's no way you actually think Jenga's like a 2.
No, he's not a 2. He's not a 2.
But 8, I was
Hyperbolic.
having trouble because I could say Ryuga, that's a 10. And then
It's a 10.
Kenta, you hate Kenta.
I do
Benkei.
hate-
Benkei,
Yeah.
there's no way Benkei's an 8. That
Yeah.
seems a little high.
You could have said you.
Tsubasa.
No.
I would not have said you for an 8.
Yeah.
There's
Who
no
else?
8 in that show. Nubius.
No. Maybe there's not.
I'm impressed with how many characters we remember.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt we could get that many like character names.
What's his name? Masamune,
Masamune Kadoya.
which isn't even really in the
Yeah,
show.
that's fair.
Masamune Kadoya. I'm the world's strongest blader. Battle me. That episode is so peak. Episode 1 is season 2. Jenga's coming off the World Championships.
Yeah.
Was it the World Championships?
No.
Beyblade World Championships is what they go into. So I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
The world's best bleeder.
Isn't it crazy America is the villains in that season?
Comic accurate. Lore accurate.
In most
right?
anime, if there's a villain and it's from a different country, it's probably going to be America.
I feel like most of the time our villain is like Russia.
It's true.
They'll tell like in IRL they'll tell us it's China or something, or China or Russia.
Yeah.
But all love from this podcast. You're gonna be blind ranking these Disney Channel shows
Let's do it.
with Disney XD shows included. Just wasn't good for the intro. The first one I give you is there's 8.
Let's do it.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana has some good moments. I never really watched it consistently, and it's not really my type of show. Out of 8, I'm probably going to give it a 6.
Oh, flame him.
It's not my type
That's
of show.
crazy. It's very good though.
Okay.
I mean, like with something like Hannah Montana, you get the best of both worlds. You get comedy and then music. We play around here. We have some fun. Okay, I'll give you. I don't want to give you anything too good, but I feel like that's. I'll give you Good Luck Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie?
Yes.
That has to be a top 4. I will give it, because I don't know what you're going to give me. I'm going to go 3. Lock it in at 3.
Putting Good Luck Charlie at 3.
Good Luck Charlie at 3.
Gabe Duncan just got married.
That's
He
crazy.
got married to DJ Tanner's daughter,
DJ Tanner.
Natasha Stephen
Natasha.
Perry.
Okay. I believe you.
Now, I don't know if Stephen Perry is his last name. Is it Stephen Perry? Is that his last name?
Sure.
What an odd last name.
Maybe that's his middle.
I can't believe we didn't talk about that like a few weeks ago when it happened. How did that not make the list?
I don't know.
We've been trying to get Bradley on the podcast for weeks.
Yeah.
He's had 2 different podcasts.
Has he really?
Yes, the Sid and Chad and something else.
Does he still have Jake Short?
Both of the podcasts were with Jake Short.
Really?
Yes.
Does he still do them?
No, they stopped both of them, and then they did the other one, which I watched both.
That's shocking.
Okay, so you put Good Luck Charlie at 3.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm gonna give you Kicking It.
What else could you give me? How many more Disney XD shows are you going to give me?
At least 2.
Kicking It. Kicking It it might be the best.
It might be the best show, the best Disney Channel show.
Yes. I'm trying to think, and there's one other you're going to give me, and I don't know if
You're making me like.
because the third season is not as good. I'm going to go 1 because I think this is just peak all around.
Kicking It at 1, Go Like Charlie at 3, Hannah Montana at 6.
Yep.
Okay. Your next one is Even Stevens. Now, don't forget that Beans is on this show.
Beans is on this show. This show was a banger, dude. This show gave us one of the greatest actors of all time.
Is there an all-time character better than Beans?
I don't think so.
I think it goes like even like well-acted characters. It goes Beans played by Beans, and then Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
That's it's S tier versus A tier.
It might be that. If I have 3 and 1 and 6 covered, although I might like it better than Good Luck Charlie, it's probably not quite as good, but it's a banger. My goodness. I'm gonna give 4
Even
because I do
Stevens
love
at
it.
4.
It's great.
That's one of the. I don't know if it's one of the first shows, but that's one of those shows when we were old enough we used to stay up and watch that show.
Yeah.
We had a TV in our room.
Yep.
Okay, next one I'll give you is we got to even out like all this peakness with Shake It Up.
Shake It Up. I don't know what could be worse than Shake It Up. Gave us Zendaya. If we never had Shake It Up, Zendaya wouldn't be at the top. Like she wouldn't be in everything, literally everything.
I think Casey Undercover really probably
I think Shake It Up.
extended her career even more.
That's true, but like Shake It Up gave her that.
Made her.
8.
Okay.
Pretty easily 8. I don't even like the side characters in that.
Shake It Up.
No.
Yeah, I know. I don't like anybody in that show.
Yeah.
I don't like Cece or the other one.
No. You remember the noodle episode? Or the spaghetti episode, I meant?
Shake It Up is probably the only Disney Channel show that I've seen one time.
It's really bad.
I've seen every episode probably, but
Okay.
okay. Next one I'll give you is Lab Rats.
Do you have any more Disney XD shows after this?
Yes.
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. I don't know that this is worse than
I think
Even
Lab Rats.
Stevens.
Lab Rats has a good shot at the best show.
If you had a reboot or like Disney were like, hey, we're going to make this movie, whichever show has the most votes, you only get to cast 1 vote. Wait, what are you casting?
I have that question written down for after we
Do you
do
actually?
this. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Lab Rats could be a banger. I don't think I can give it 2 because I know what else you're gonna give me, and I love that with all my heart.
I really don't know like what you think I'm guaranteed giving you.
Do I go for the guarantee or do I go for the risk it for the biscuit?
Fortune favors the bold.
I'll
Nico
give it
Harrison.
2.
Dang.
Pair Kings better not be on this. If
Wow.
Pair Kings are on this, I'm gonna crash out.
I'll give you. So you have 2 left.
Just give me it.
Austin and Allie.
Okay. The music is actually pretty decent.
When the crowd wants more.
D Wade is in an episode.
He is. Yes. He's in every episode.
Is- Dwayne Wade.
Des Wade.
Oh really?
He's his cousin.
I forgot about that. That's funny. Do I have 7 open?
Yes.
Let's do 7.
Crazy talk. That's crazy. Dang. 7 for Austin and
Whatever
Allie.
gets next is 5.
Austin Moon. Number 5 is Pair of Kings.
No, I knew it.
Okay.
Oh.
I used to love Pair of Kings more than, your sister's mother, but it is not the best show. Not even close.
It's the best.
I just I can't think that. And especially with season 3 when they go to the guy King Boz.
King Boz, yeah.
And dude, King Boz is the worst. When
It does
Mitchell
fall-
Musso leaves that show, it falls off a cliff.
It does.
Zeke
That's why I
Luther
gave
guy.
Kicking It 1 because I think Kicking It's consistently banger. Even with the spy episodes, it's a banger.
Yeah, Kicking It's so good.
Kicking It's one.
I don't know. The last season of Kicking It kind of falls off hard too. They do have that Office episode though.
And they have the lightsaber episode.
Right. So it doesn't fall off to the same degree as Pair of Kings.
Yeah.
But it falls off hard. And I just think the first 2 seasons of Pair of Kings is not as good as I used to think. I mean, it's a Disney Channel show. So
Those seasons are like 9 or 10 out of 10.
Kicking It might be one. I need to watch. I haven't seen Even Stevens more than one time. I don't think.
Yeah.
I will say they're Jewish.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who knows if that raises it or lowers it?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. Why are you?
I don't know why you're
Everybody
saying
else
anything.
can make these funny jokes, but
Yeah.
the second I make one, it's you just won't say anything. Austin and Allie, one of the best. I was having trouble thinking of 9 and I had trouble.
Do you
thinking of
like
8.
Trish as a character?
Do I like.
I cannot
Trish?
stand Trish. Allie half the time
She's
is annoying.
crucial.
Des half the time
Dude.
is annoying.
No.
Austin's
Des
the
is the
only good
greatest
character.
Disney Channel character maybe of all time, other than Beans.
No. Who is the first girlfriend that Austin has?
The crazy girl. Dude,
Oh
that's-
yeah, she's horrible too.
You could have made Obsession based
No,
off
what
of
about
her.
the other character? Like she smells like cheese or something. I don't know, like pizza or something.
Bro, you can't smell people.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Because it was a
Are you
thing.
talking about like the blonde girl?
No, she was black. She's the one person's daughter. The Austin.
Oh,
No, she's not. Yeah, she's the daughter of the record.
daughter
label
of
guy.
the guy from Lilo and Stitch in the suit.
Yes, that guy. There's an episode where like she smells like really bad and Austin doesn't want to date her or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I think it's her breath or something. It's her
Maybe
breath.
that's it. Maybe that's it.
She smells
Crazy.
Like cheese.
Crazy.
Dude, I think their last name's like Star or something like that.
It might be.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Austin and Ally has some weak points, but Dez is a great character.
Season 4?
When they're touring?
Yes.
I think that last season is better than, like, I don't think it falls off as hard as the other last season.
No, season 4 is bad.
Good Luck Charlie, though. Consistent all the way through.
It is consistent.
Season 4, I guess the biggest change is maybe PJ moves out in season 4.
I like that though. I would figure he did it at 3,
Maybe.
to be honest.
They add Toby on. Welcome addition.
Yeah.
Dude, Good Luck Charlie is probably the most consistent. It might be. It has a good argument for the best show.
Definitely top 3.
I thought about putting Mighty Med on here. Mighty Med is not on these. It's not on these like S tier shows level.
It's really funny.
But it's so funny.
Yeah.
We this was like one of the most recent shows we probably watched. Still,
It was like
it
5
still-
years
yeah,
ago.
like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But Alan, who would have thought Alan would be one of our favorite characters in these shows?
I don't
Dang it!
know.
What?
There's a banger.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. So out of all these Disney Channel shows, Disney XD shows, what would you want them to reboot and make a movie or another season of?
Do I get complete and utter control over it? Or do they still
Complete
get
and
control?
utter control? No.
Yeah. No? Okay. Well, I wanted like a kick in it
You can pitch a
versus Cobra Kai. Like that would be peak to me.
Bro, Jack
I
Jack
know.
is cooking everybody.
I know. It would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Dude,
My goodness.
Miguel would be lucky to get paralyzed against Jack.
The thing is, I would want it to be kicking it, but I wouldn't want Disney. Like, I don't want it to be a Disney.
You don't want like the laugh track or like
I
stuff.
kind of
like
like laugh tracks.
that. Okay.
Okay. But I want it to
Tells
be.
you when to laugh. That's what Georgie says to Georgie and Mandy.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a laugh track in there, right?
Yes. That's the
That's good.
joke.
It's good. The no, but I would want it to be like way more serious, and I don't know that I Disney wouldn't do that. Like, I would want Netflix to do
So,
it. or
so
something.
so we'll say it's a point system. Who's winning? Which dojo? Kicking it or Cobra Kai? Because obviously, I mean, Jack versus Miguel. Sorry, Miguel.
He's not losing.
He's
He's not getting touched.
Wipe the floor.
Yeah.
1-0 of the Bobby Wasabi dojo.
Yeah.
Bobby
Bobby
Wasabi
Wasabi.
dojo.
Aura. The next one, are we counting Kim as a Bobby Wasabi?
Yeah.
She wipes the
You have
floor
to.
with anyone she fights.
So you
Sam or who's Painless character?
Tori.
Tori.
And
that's
since
it.
Tori, I feel like it has to be Tori since she was the. That I feel like that's who she's fighting.
Yeah.
So Emma Ross versus Kim Possible. What's her name? Kim. I don't know her last name.
Yeah, I don't know. Kim wipes the floor with
Olivia
with her.
Okay, yeah. Tori versus Kim. You say Kim wins.
yeah, easily.
Both black belts. There's levels to it though.
There's
She
levels
trained in,
to this.
China.
So
Okay.
hey, Tori will understand. Hey, there's levels to this.
2-0.
2-0 easy.
So it's got to be Jerry, right?
Jerry.
The
And
Jerry
is
Shuffle.
it Eli or is it going to be
Oh,
I don't even remember.
Robbie.
Robbie? Yeah.
I mean, Eli beat him.
Who was the captain in the final season?
Robbie,
It was Robbie.
not because he beat Eli. Eli pooped his pants, didn't he? No. How did Eli lose? He lost to Dimitri straight up.
Yeah.
Because he was
Straight up.
he was going easy on Dimitri.
Yeah. So who is it? Is it Robbie or is it Eli?
Whoever you think it should.
We'll do
be.
Robbie because I feel like he's a main character.
So it's
he's going to
Robbie
be
versus
Jerry.
Jerry. I think that's not Miyagi. Cobra Kai's first one.
I think that's Cobra Kai's first one as well. I think Jerry, he's kind of like the Michelangelo of the group. He has the potential, but he might not be all there. And he's definitely not.
Jerry Shuffle.
Yeah, he's more about shuffling.
What to do, girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so who we've got?
But, like Loki, I think Jerry might cook. But for purpose of this, we'll give it to Robbie.
We rarely ever see Jerry like win fights. It's normally
When he cooks,
people
though.
people normally lose just so Jack can win handedly.
That's true.
So the next one is you think it's Melton?
Yeah, Melton.
So Melton versus Eli.
That's rough.
Yikes! Melton's getting whooped.
That is rough. How about we put?
No. I like this. I think this because I mean we still Cobra Kai has characters for days.
Who else for?
Eddie.
Yeah. Who wins, him or Eddie or Melton? Who should be at that 4th spot?
I think Melton.
Okay.
But
Then it's Melton versus Eli.
Melton has the experience, and he was a spy for a year.
So Eli cooks, right?
Eli kills him. Hawk would break his arm.
And then next is Dimitri versus
Eddie.
Eddie.
Dude, Dimitri's given up a lot of size there.
What are you gonna do? Sit on him?
And Eddie might.
He might just do that. I don't know though, because he did retire. But Dimitri,
He retired like mid-season 1. I don't even know if he was all the way through
Really?
season 1. Yeah.
Dang. Dimitri's the worst though.
Maybe season 2.
Like he's
I
the
know,
worst
Dimitri's
fighter
the worst.
in the world.
He's
Maybe.
their Melton. We could throw in Marge the lunch lady. Too.
Oh, that
Marge
would be, that would
cooked Eddie.
be, yeah, that would be too easy.
Falafel Phil.
Oh my. The real question,
The mall girl.
how would we say this? I think this is a tie. So I think what we have to do
I knew that's what I was hoping would come to
is
this.
go to the
senseis.
The senseis.
And we've got Rudy Gillespie, Rudy Fruity Fresh and Tooty, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity
Dang, man.
versus Sensei Lawrence.
I think you give him Lawrence and who's the other kid? Who's the other sensei?
Daniel?
Yeah.
Daniel.
I
so
say
you
you
think
give
it's
Lawrence and that guy,
Daniel
and Rudy
LaRusso
still
and
wins.
Johnny Lawrence.
Rudy still wins.
Does Bobby Wasabi also get the fight?
No, they don't need him, dude. They don't need him.
him.
Ruby's got this.
Bobby, we're fine. We're fine.
Rudy's here.
Yeah, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is wiping the floor with Johnny Lawrence.
He's beating them all.
And he's doing it hilariously.
He's cooking.
That fight would be hilarious. Those are two of the funniest characters in their shows. Two of the funniest characters in their shows versus each other.
Do you think we have nostalgia for kicking it, and that's why we think all these people would win?
I feel like Disney Channel is just so wild with some of their stuff. Like Jack
The power
literally
scaling?
becomes a super spy for episodes. He defeats like an end of the world android.
Yeah,
So I mean,
it's pretty crazy.
he's got some feats that no one else does. So I don't know.
The real question is, kicking it or lab rats?
It's a better fight probably.
Do you think there's a chance kicking it wins?
I don't think Jack can clear everyone by himself.
Rudy, if you give him Rudy.
Jack and Rudy and Bobby.
And Bobby
Bobby really
Wasabi.
was not good. And Kim.
Kim is good, dude.
Kim versus Bree.
Bree gets like
She's
cooked
so
by
fast.
like she just gets tripped and then she's done.
I
She-
know.
like she legitimately.
the worst version of
Yeah.
super speed.
Yeah, like she like
Maybe realistic though, because she
doesn't have speed thinking or something.
yeah she doesn't she just runs fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bree's rough, but then like
I don't
Adam
know
has
how you beat
super-
Adam.
super strength.
because I think you can beat Chase because he can. There's a certain amount of damage that he takes,
Chase
and
is
then
a
he's done for.
lightsaber and a force field.
That's true. That's true. But kicking it, if they have a lightsaber, because they do have a lightsaber in the episode.
Yeah, that's true. If Jack has his spy weapons, then
Yeah.
it's a real fight.
Yeah.
And like that android, it took them it took the lab rats all 3 characters to take down the android, but it only took Jack to take
Jack
down an
did it by
android.
himself. And with Rudy, how do you take down Adam? Do you think they have some spy weapon?
I think Jack might be able to straight up take him.
Just take him down.
Yeah, dude. Similar strength, probably.
Jack is in.
He's an android.
Yeah. Dang, man. You might be right. Kicking it might win this.
It's Jack is just like the most overpowered S tier character.
Do
there
they beat
is.
Mighty Med? Because that's just soups. But I don't think the soups beat Lab Rats.
I know. The lab rats characters are just so much cooler than the Mighty Men characters.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Maybe. Yeah, Mighty Med, the characters that I remember, they're not like
We are the
overpowered.
characters. We are Mighty Men. I mean, you read comic books all the time.
We don't have
I'm
superpowers. I'm
Kaz.
saying that,
I'm Kaz and you're Oliver.
Is that right?
Yes, dude. Or you're the kid who walks around with Mayo. Gus.